In this video, we're going to talk about what's going on with the price of eggs in January 2025. Jumping right into it with a quick intro, my name is Kyle Kastner. I've been working in pricing and revenue management in the food industry for about 10 years at a lot of different major food manufacturers like Kraft Heinz, Lactalis, Ferrara Candy Company, and I like to make these videos about what's going on in the grocery industry in my spare time. Let's talk about eggs. So I don't know about a lot of you guys, but eggs are a core staple in my diet. I eat more than a dozen per week, and the price is going crazy lately. There's two major things that I want to talk about in relation to why this is happening. The first is, as you may have heard, the H5N1 bird flu has returned to the US flocks, and they've culled over 100 million egg-laying birds. This is causing prices to spike, and we're seeing wholesale prices in November of 2024 up to $3.65, which that's the latest data as of January. As of today, I checked my local Walmart. A dozen of eggs is about $4.54, $4.53, but who's counting? And Walmart, just if you guys don't know, is a good proxy for market pricing for eggs in general, just because they're the largest grocer. They're about 25% of the market. So using them as a gauge for pricing is usually a pretty good check, and you can go online and just Google it. That's the highest price since we saw the previous spike in 2022. So what's going on? How did this flu start spreading? Well, according to experts, this is a seasonal bird flu that is constantly mutating and actually moves across the globe in almost like a cloud. And as it goes from flock to flock on different continents, it mutates and changes. So this is just another variant that's hit the US. How long is this going to go on? Well, flu season for birds is usually about 3-ish months, and then there needs to be some time for the flock to recover. So until that happens, we're probably going to see egg prices go even higher in the short term. Heck, I'm already seeing in my other local grocers like Mariano's, a local Gangnam Market family owned, up above $6.99 a dozen. So I would brace for higher prices. If you can, go to Costco. I've had some friends tell me that they actually have very good prices on eggs, so they may have locked in that cost. And just so you know, they do last quite a while in your fridge. So I've usually seen eggs last even 3 months in cases. So if you bulk buy, that may protect you from some of the incoming price inflation. The second reason that's not as obvious is interest rates. So because we have elevated interest rates right now, it's actually very costly for farmers to invest in additional capital expenditures to be able to house more egg-laying hens. Add to that, there's a huge movement of consumers towards more organic and pasture-raised type of chickens, and those are very capital intensive to be able to maintain those operations. Because interest rates are high, it's very expensive for farmers to borrow money, so therefore there's just less investment in general in producing more supply. What is great though about capitalism is with supply and demand, high prices are the best cure for high prices. So hopefully at some point some farmers take advantage of this, invest. However, that also could work against them, and that's why they're hesitant to invest, because if they do build out the facilities, buy the chickens and raise them, if the price crashes, they're going to see a huge loss on their investment, and they don't want that to happen. So until they see more stability in the financial markets with interest rates coming to a more reasonable level, I think a lot of farmers are going to be very hesitant to invest to build out more warehousing capabilities. So basically what we're hoping for if we want egg prices to come down is for farmers to lean into just getting more flocks, and for that bird flu to clear itself up via all the culling and killing off of the birds that they're doing to help contain it. And hopefully within 6 to 7 months we see prices start to come back down again. I'm always a pessimist, so I don't think that's going to happen, but it did happen with the last wave, and I was someone who didn't think that would come to fruition, but it does look like, historically that is the case. It's a pretty volatile commodity, so hopefully we do see those come down so we can stop having to pay $6.99. If you go to Walmart, $4.54 for eggs. So yeah, that's it. Pretty much just those two factors. It's just there's a bird flu out there that's causing a huge culling of the herd, hundreds of millions of birds, and then you got high interest rates that are preventing farmers from investing in more hens and facilities to produce eggs. I think that prices will probably peak in 2 or 3 more months and then start to peter down as the production comes back online, maybe in 6 or 7. Thanks for watching, you guys. Hope you found this helpful, and also hope you have a great day. See you in the next one.